So I was sent a bunch of stuff from Let's Resin, and in this container here is the actual resin. But along with the resin, I got a bunch of measuring cups, large measuring cups, small measuring cups, popsicle sticks to mix with. I've got some Let's Resin mica powders. I've never had any of their mica powders, but they look like real pretty colors. I'd especially like to try that red. And then here's some alcohol inks. Also in the box are some different glitters, and then some pigment paste. Let's Resin pigment paste. That white pigment paste I've used before. It's really good. And then here's the resin, and they both come with pump tops. I think I'm going to put the pump tops on both of those. And then there's a bunch of more popsicle sticks and some little spoons for the glitters and for the mica powders, and some plastic aprons and some plastic covers. And in addition to all that stuff, I got in a little Let's Resin box a set of 3 yoga turtle molds that look really cute, and I'm going to be doing those in a minute in this video. So the back of each of these turtles has the turtle shell, of course, and I decided to put one of these brooches in the back of each of the turtles. And I'm going to do each turtle a different color. This one I'm going to do blue, the next one pink, and the next one purple. And I've taken the TAMIYA spray paint and I'm coloring each of the brooches the same color as I'm going to do the turtle. And this is some glitter that I'm putting inside. The blue glitter I got from Hobby Lobby, and the purple and the pink, I got both of those on Temu. But this TAMIYA spray paint, if you paint it light enough, it's pretty translucent. The blue one is a translucent, and the purple one is called purple translucent. Anyway, I spray each of the brooches with the different colors and I let them dry. Then I mix up my resin. The resin I'm using for this project is Let's Resin resin. And for each of these brooches, you have to take the pin off of the back of them. They actually might be hidden if you don't, but I took the pin off of each of them, and I set them right in the back of it where the little shell would be for each of the turtles. Then flipped it upside down so that the brooch was on the back. And then I started pouring resin in it just so the resin covered, the clear resin covered the brooch and sat in that little pocket where the turtle shell is. And this first one I'm having a really hard problem because it keeps on kind of spilling out, or I'm spilling it. But anyway, I do end up getting enough resin in each of them, and in 1 second I'll show you what they look like. I was trying to prop them up, but it turns out I didn't need to prop them up at all. Here you can see what they look like laying flat, so I just let them cure just like that, laying flat. So the next day after they've all cured, I stand all 3 of them up and again mix up some more resin. And of course for this project I'm using the Let's Resin resin, and I believe I mixed up like 7.5 ounces and then mixed the I think they call them inclusions. It's kind of like a really chunky glitter. And I just go ahead and mix that in and pour it into the first turtle. Yeah, so I believe that I had mixed up like 7.5 to 8 ounces, and I believe I only used like 6 ounces of it. I end up adding a little more of the glitter in the end here and pouring some more in, but I think I have at least 1.5 ounces left. And then I just went ahead and filled it up to the top, and I think I used the rest of that resin there and I poured it into one of the other turtles that I've been making recently. And then I just did the same with the other 2. This one's like a peachy orange, matching the brooch color on the back. And then the last one is a purple, matching the purple brooch on the back. And I just let these both set up overnight. And then here I am demolding all 3 of them, and I'm doing this kind of fast. I have this way and fast forward. but they weren't too tough to get out of there. Gave me a little bit of a problem, but I just love the colors on there. And the brooches, I don't know, the brooches are super pretty. I wish they stood out a little more, maybe a little bit more of a contrast color. And I'm going to show you them up close in a minute, but I didn't realize, but they're supposed to have markings on the front. So next I take some of the oil-based markers and start coloring in, and the colors or the lines are so difficult to see. I don't know if it's because of what I put in mine or what. So like I was saying, I had the hardest time finding the lines. I don't know if it's because of the glitter I put in it or what, but at one point I went and got one of my bright lights to shine on it. They're like little tiny grooves that are making markings on them. This peachy one had a little bit of gold flakes in it, so I used the gold metallic oil-based markers, and for the other two they had like silver flakes in along with their color, and I used the silver metallic oil-based markers. And boy, they were just so hard to see, but it did make them look a lot cuter. And then on the face, I don't know if that's a mustache or exactly what it is, the long line across it. Just it's either above his nose or under his nose. I'm not sure. Hey everyone, so can you see that light behind me? I had to have that light to be able to draw this on here. It was like these little indents and you could hardly see them. So I want to show you the backs. I guess I should show the backs of these up close. And although those brooches are really pretty in the back there like that, I wished I would have done them more of a contrast. Maybe even left that gold and silver instead of, because I don't know, you don't see them very well. But I kind of like the addition. I'm glad I figured out they're supposed to be writing, because I was just going to leave them like they were without any writing on them. But it kind of adds a little bit to it. I think the gold one I kind of goofed up. But anyway, they're kind of cute little turtles. I've been doing a lot of molds lately because people have been sending me molds to do. So I hope you guys enjoy them. I've got some other glass art projects coming up soon though. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. If you enjoy the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, and it will notify you when I put out a new video. If you're new to the channel, I have over 300 videos, glass and resin art videos, all different projects. I'm sure there's something you might like. We have a Facebook page with a lot of amazing members displaying some beautiful artwork. Everybody's so helpful and friendly. If you're a beginner, it's a great place to come to. Come visit us there, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching.